Gaza has been pulverized, it's been obliterated, and that was the Israeli goal.
What happens to these people?
Well, Gazan civilians today have an opportunity after Hamas
No, that's not my
that has
question.
subjugated them
No, you can't.
to rebuild their
Fine,
society.
that wasn't my question.
My
He
answer,
doesn't have short answers.
that's correct.
Let me give you, first of all, Norman Finkelstein there is the son of a Holocaust survivors. His grandparents were murdered or killed during the Holocaust. The other idiot there, the evil witch that they bring in, she was born in, her father's from Spain and her from Morocco. She used to be the deputy mayor of Jerusalem. She's the one who did the interview a while back when she said that there is no Christians in God. History is not on their side. Nothing is on their side. All right, let's watch Piers Morgan with his hypocrisy.
Israel's war on Hezbollah is over for now. The ceasefire ends almost 14 months of fighting and 2 months of a direct and deadly assault by Israel inside Lebanon. President Biden and the US administration pushed to get the deal done before Thanksgiving, and no doubt this is the first good news from the Middle East in a long time. But 170 miles to the south, there's very little to feel grateful about. Israel's war on Hamas continues unabated, and the IDF's conduct is facing intensifying scrutiny. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and sacked Defense Minister Yoav Gallant face ICC arrest warrants for war crimes. Reports by the New York Times and others accuse the IDF of habitually using captured Gazans as human shields. President Trump has assembled a stridently pro-Israel cabinet with little patience for his critics. Many supporters of the Palestinian cause fear that life beyond the war holds precious little cause for optimism, and that the very concept of a two-state solution may now be dead. To debate this, I'm joined in the studio by two of the strongest voices on this conflict, both with very opposite positions. Fleur Hassan is the Israel Special Envoy.
She has an Arabic last name. I don't know how.
Trade and Innovation, as well as the former Deputy Mayor of Jerusalem. Norman Finkelstein is a political scientist and pro-Palestine activist, author of the new book, Gaza's Gravediggers, an inquiry into corruption in high places. Well, welcome to both of you. I've never met either of you. I've interviewed you both several times, but it's great to meet you both in person. And I appreciate you prepared to do this. A lot of people in this war period have not wanted to debate with people, especially on the other side. So I appreciate that. Norman, you've got a new book out, and I'll come to that in more detail as we go on. But just talking about where we are right now, we've got this ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. There is no ceasefire yet with Hamas. But where do you think this war now is?
Well, with all due respect, I have to disagree with your characterization of where it began and where it now is. In my opinion, speaking on the basis of what Israeli leaders themselves said after October 7th, this isn't a war against Hamas. This is a war against Gaza.